Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Danielle and welcome to Becoming by Danielle. Happy first of the month. It's the 1st of February. Yeah. So, with that being said, I'm doing a 75-day challenge. I'm going to be working out every single day, a minimum of 10 minutes a day. Okay, 10 minutes. It could be just 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes of hardcore, just 10 minutes a day. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a lot to drink this morning. Water. Been drinking my water. We're gonna do 100 milliliters a day. So that's about 100. Is it 100 ounces? It's 100 ounces a day. So for me, that's like 4 cups, like 4 big of those 30-ounce cups. 4 of those. Wait, yeah, 4 of those and we'll be good to go. We'll be plus more, but also like kind of alternating, not just plain water, but like, adding things to the water as far as like the pink salt for electrolytes, cucumbers for hydration, lemon for clear skin and detox. Just adding stuff to my water and not just drinking straight water, and also just measuring out my water as well. So we're gonna be working out 10 minutes a day, drinking 100 ounces of water, and we're gonna be reading a book. We're gonna be reading for 10 minutes a day, bare minimum 10 minutes a day. So first, my first book that I'm starting out with is The 9 Steps of Financial Freedom, because who finna keep being broke? Not I, said Pete the cat. This is by Susie Orman. So we're just gonna blog every single day, 10 minutes, even if I'm just doing those 3 things, okay? It could be whatever, whenever, as long as I get it done within the 24 hours, okay? No more procrastinating, no more doing it tomorrow. We're doing it today for the 1st, and we're going to keep doing it until April 17th. 75 days. We're going strong, we're going hard at it, okay? And with that, I'm not on social media at all for these whole 75 days. No breaks, all gas, okay? So the first part of this book, so there's 9 chapters. It's 9 solid chapters, and then 2 like, there's like a pre-chapter and like a ending, like the index, but the index doesn't count. So I guess technically it's 10, but it's 9 for real, So this pre chapter is called "What Do You Want from Your Money?" And I think that would be an interesting read. And it also has like some questions in here for you to think about, like some journaling questions about setting your financial goals. Now, I got this book from a thrift store, so some of the things are highlighted, but I started some of those because I started this like 2 years ago, but I never finished it. And this is all about completing something, like finishing what I start. I need to start doing that. I need to finish what I start and show up for myself, because somebody's not getting saved because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So let's get to doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You hear me? You feel me? So yeah, it has like different prompts in here that you can use, and different testimonies and stuff like that. Thus that I've read so far, and I didn't really get that far when I first started anyway, because so I don't use bookmarks. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it, but I just don't. I normally just fold the corners of it. Some people like that, some people don't. So I only got to chapter 2 in this book, so but we're starting all the way. Like, we're starting all the way over, and we're going to finish what we start. So come along with me for these 75 days to get the job done. Okay? Yeah. So far, the preview of chapter 1 in the whole book. So it says, when it comes to money, freedom starts to happen when what you do, think, and say are one. You will have enough when you believe you will and take the action to express that belief. And you will have more than enough when you realize that you can be rich at any income, because you are more than your money, you are more than your job or title, than the car you drive or the clothing you wear. So then, remember it tells you the writing prompts or thinking prompts. It says, what is it that you want to get out of reading this book? Financial freedom is something we're all working for, but each of us has specific things that concern us the most. To achieve complete financial freedom, you'll need to follow all 9 steps, which is the 9 chapters. So here are some examples that you can choose from having goals financially, and then I'm going to express what my financial goals are. So I've started I want to pay off my credit cards and get out from under my debt. I want to retire in 10 years. So in 10 years, I'll be 34. I want to take a year off and travel. But other examples are I want to make sure there will be enough money for my child's education. I want to be confident that my family will be provided for if something happens to me. I want to get a better grasp of my expenses so I'm not always behind paying my bills. I want to know my mother can afford it if she needs medical care as she gets older. Those are some examples. But like I said, my top three, where I want to, number one, I want to pay off my credit cards and any debt that I have. I don't really have student loans because my undergraduate was paid through the military from my dad. I do have a couple of, it's not that much, student loans currently for my master's degree. But that will be changing. Stay tuned for that. But I only have 3 credit cards. Like, if I really think about it, I don't really have that much to pay as far as debts and stuff like that. Like, I'm not in a hole compared to, I guess, most people. And I'm 24. Like, I don't really have that much. I have my apartment. I have my car insurance, phone bill, groceries, gas. Like, I don't really have that much. And, like, I feel like the more I'm understanding this, the more, like, or the less anxiety that I have towards my money and towards my income. Because I make decent money, right? I'm about to be adding on another income. Stay tuned for that. So when I really break down everything, like, so as my bills, I don't have that much. You know, I just have a couple of things I need to do here and there. But it's not impossible, especially in 10 years. Through the grace of God, okay? And then I want to retire in 10 years. Like, y'all, I'm not trying to work all my life. I do not want to have to wait till I'm retired to enjoy the last little bit of life that I have. I want to be 30, 40 on a cruise somewhere, living my best life. And be stable, more than stable, okay? God's will being, okay? Like, I don't want to be 50 and having to go back to work. I don't want that. I don't want that for my life. I can't even see that in my life. Like, I've been working, I've had a job since I was 16. I ain't got no money to show that. But because I feel like I've worked so young, I kind of understand a little bit of money. I kind of understand about responsibilities, stuff like that. Like, I'm trying to get ahead of the game, be in the game, and finish the game because I don't want to play no more games. And then I want to take a year off and travel. Like, I just want to have enough money and just go wherever I want to go for as long as I want to go. Like, I need a break. And that is coming. In due time, that is coming, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. So yeah, that was some props. So now we're getting into chapter 1. So let's go. All right. Step 1. Seeing how your past holds the key to your financial future. So this chapter is going to be talking about, like, past, like how we view our money. What are some traumas that are tied to our money? Because, you know, some people want to get rich because they came from the hood, or some people want to get rich because they think money is going to bring them happiness. Whatever your backstory is, chapter 1 is going to be digging into why. Why do we want to become rich? And for me, I don't even want to become rich financially. I just want to become rich, you know, have enough money, have my peace of mind, have a good social life, have a good family life, have good relations with people, have good social networking, stuff like that. Like, when you're tired of being tired, something got to give, okay? And it even says the road to financial freedom begins not in a bank or even in a financial planner's office like mine, but in your head. It begins with your thoughts. How do you view money? How do you look at money? Is money this thing that you feel like you can't achieve? Is money something? Is it an idol for you? Like, how is money viewed for you? I want you to think back and see that your feelings about money today. Fearing it, enjoying it, loving it, hating it, and can almost certainly be traced to an incident possibly forgotten until now from your past. And even rich people, like a lot of rich people, like money does not bring you happiness. Because let's say you was born into a wealthy family. Just because y'all got money don't mean your parents or somebody you know wasn't abusive towards you. Outside people already judging you. Like there's trauma in every story, okay? It doesn't matter how great your childhood was. You have discovered trauma in some shape, form, or fashion. Whether you forgot about it or not, you have experienced trauma. Because that is life. Life is painful. We all just manage. So yeah, I'm about to read. They have different stories, like Susan's story, Andy's story, about like how they used to view money. I'm about to read this and we'll come back with the exercise. Okay, so we made it to the exercise part, right? And it says, in childhood we live full force, and when you I don't know that word. Into childhood memories, they are vivid, alive with all the five senses. You can see, touch, taste, smell, and hear the smell of cotton candy from the local amusement park, the feel of the wind against your face when you leaned out the car window, the mud squishing through your toes as you ran barefoot in and out of mud puddles, the cold on your face when temperatures dropped below zero, the way your house smelled when your mother was cooking your favorite meal. I'm asking you to look back into your childhood and remember everything you can about money. The wonderful things it did and the ways in which it might have scared you. Remember back to when you were 3, 12, or 17 and see what comes up for you. When one money memory feels true, important, and keeps coming back, that's the one we want. Here are some questions to help you remember. I have a whole lot of different questions. I'll just pick a few. There's one, did you feel ashamed of having far more than your friends did? Did you get less of an allowance than your friends or siblings? Did you have to work for it, or was it given to you as your right? What did you do with it? Spend it on? Did you save it? Were you ashamed to bring your friends home to your house? Did you steal piggy banks, parents' wallets, the stores? What did your parents tell you about money that made you feel good, that made you feel bad? A few questions to help you get your brain processing. The 2 for me would be, did you steal? And did you get less of an allowance than your friends or siblings? Did I work for it? Or was it just given to me? What did I do with the money? So to answer, did I steal? Yes, I used to be a thief when I was younger. This was back in like elementary school days. Now keep in mind, if you don't know my story, I'm adopted. And apparently I had a lot of younger anger, younger problems. Like I had a lot going on when I was younger. And one of those things was stealing. I used to steal from my parents. I used to steal from church. I used to steal from anywhere, anything I could. Anything I wanted, I would steal it. Why? I don't know. I'm 7. I want it. You tell me I can't have it, so I'm gonna take it. I don't know. But it's crazy because like I would always steal, but I'll always give back. So if I stole money, me and my friends are eating. Like I'm buying snacks for everybody in class. Like I don't know. That was just I'm taking to give type of mentality. Mine is like little snacks for myself here and there. That was just me being selfish, I guess. And then did I get an allowance? Did I get less of an allowance than your friends? I don't know if my friends ever got allowances, but I circled that one because I did have to work for my allowance. I had allowance growing up. I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like $5, $10 a week, something like that. This was before I started working. But in order to get my allowance, I had to make good grades. I had to be good in school. I had to do my chores. You know, the things that we do now that you're supposed to be doing, right? So I had to do all that when I was a kid to get my allowance, and most of the time I just spent it. whether it was on myself, whether it was on my parents, whether it was on my friends. I just spent it. I never really saved it. I didn't really know much about saving until I want to say like COVID, like the year before COVID. That's when I really started investing my money into IRAs and savings, high yield savings, stuff like that. Like really getting into financial literacy. And then COVID hit, and like I was still good for a while, and then I wasn't. So now we're here. And it says, as you are thinking back to your past, close your eyes. See whatever you can. Remember what the scene looked like. Was someone baking cookies? Were you holding a wet bathing suit? What else was happening in the scene? Was someone laughing, arguing, crying in the next room? With your child's eyes, and with your adult eyes, you now have remembered everything you can. Yeah. The first step may open the floodgates to many emotions. I've done this exercise with hundreds of people, and most people, even those who grew up in the wealthiest families, recall a painful memory, a memory that leaves them sad still. So just remember, what is your tie to money? When you first encountered money, how did it make you feel? What did you realize about money in that instant? And are you still living as you were back then? Yeah. Okay, starting off with the first day. Okay, so the last exercise for the day, I have successfully, after this exercise, well, this is the last exercise I'm gonna read to y'all. Then I'm gonna finish this chapter, and I'll be officially on to chapter 3, but we'll stop there for the day. Just because I just found a lot of this interesting, but I don't want to read it all in one day, because what I'm gonna do for the rest of the 75 days. 74 days now, I guess. So it says, what is it you're afraid of? Struggling to remember defines so much of our lives. Remember birthdays, dentist appointments, turning off the stove, where we put the keys, when the dry cleaning will be ready, what time the children need to be picked up, the rituals and obligations of everyday life. Excuse me. Find yourself with the money problem, on the other hand, and just try to forget it. You can't. It will be with you day in, day out, at the movies, when you're trying to sleep, always there, never far from center stage of your consciousness. The fear is very likely powerful enough to keep you silent, too all-consuming to talk about, too big to take action against. Your exercise. Most of us push away our fears without even knowing it. I am asking you now to step into them instead. Pull them closer for a moment. What is it that you're afraid of? Comment down below. Let me pray for you. What is it you're afraid of? If nothing profound comes to mind, just give it time. Often we block what we don't want to face. Here to give you an idea are some of the other fears that come into my office every day. So they just give a few examples. One of them is, I'm afraid I won't be able to support my family. I feel that I can't keep up. I'm afraid because I don't even know the right questions about money to ask. I keep having to use my credit card just to cover the bills each month. And I'm afraid I will lose everything I have. Some examples. Now take your fear and write it down. As you read it back to yourself, go back to the piece of paper on which you wrote your childhood memory, the one you recovered in the last chapter. Do you see an obvious connection? You might not at first. Give it time. You've opened your memories of money long forgotten, and you face the fears long held inside you. The connections will come too. See how we're healing? So that way we can overcome, so that way we can become successful. Oh yeah. So after I finish this chapter, we're gonna go into meditation, and I will show you guys what app I will be using for that. BRB, bestie. Alright, so we're gonna be making some oatmeal, some overnight oats. We're gonna do just cinnamon, and I got some strawberries that I can cut up and do like cinnamon strawberry, or maybe like caramel. You know, I think we're gonna do cinnamon and peanut butter for the extra protein, and then we'll have strawberries. But strawberries and peanut butter kind of go together, I think. I hope y'all can see me. It's really dark. So I'm trying to still be kind of healthy along with this 6-day challenge. So I got some protein oats. I was really excited when I seen this. It has 10 grams of protein in it. So we're gonna do a half a cup of protein. We're gonna melt down some peanut butter. This is just regular peanut butter from Dollar General. Some cinnamon for a little sweetness. And then we're just gonna use half and half because that's what I can afford. So yeah. So we got them in our bowls. I got these little mini bowls from Walmart like a couple years ago. They're more expensive now. And let me show y'all, I made some oats. I made some brownies. I didn't do the exact same oats. So I just made protein bars. They're chocolate chip. Look at them. I might have to insert like a better video for y'all, but chef's kiss, I did that. Yeah. So we have that. So I lied. I'm gonna do peanut butter and chocolate chip oatmeal with a dash of cinnamon, just to add a little sweetness to it, because you know, still not gonna be as sweet as I prefer. And we're not trying to use any like sweeteners or anything like that, because we're trying to be healthy. So we got our oats in. And we're gonna add in our milk the last. Oh, I need to melt this peanut butter. Hold on one second. Alright, so I put my peanut butter in here. I'm gonna put it in the microwave for like a minute and a half. And I'm gonna sprinkle cinnamon into the oats. Just until my heart's content. And I am gonna add a little honey to the peanut butter just to make it a little bit sweet. Because we cannot have no bland oatmeal. I hope this is enough. Yeah, I'm low-key winging it, but I have seen, like, I've done overnight oats, but just not this way before, and not the healthier way. So I'm really trying this. So we'll be right back. All right, we got our peanut butter all melted with the honey. Hopefully this works. And then I just shook up the cinnamon and oats real good by adding our no sugar added milk chocolate. Yeah, you see us. So yeah. And as you can tell, I don't do measurements for anything. This is just half and half. I'll just do enough to cover the top because it's gonna sit overnight. Hopefully it works out. This is how we're looking. So now we're just gonna put in our lids and we're gonna hope and pray that it works out. Like when I stir it up and stuff. Yeah. All right, I was out all day. I had praise dance practice earlier, and then I went to visit some family, and now we are back home. So for dinner, it's not the healthiest, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My original plan was to stop at Walmart to get like the the plant-based nuggets that I saw. But I didn't make it. I kind of forgot because once I left my family member, I was ready to be home. So I just stopped at my Family Dollar, got these chicken bites, and we're just gonna have some french fries. And we're gonna call it a day. But I am gonna do my push-ups and my sit-ups because I said I was gonna work out every day, 75 days. So we're about to do that right now. So because I can't really do for real push-up like one of these, at least I don't think so. Let me see. Y'all don't laugh at me. Okay? I ain't been working out like I should have been. I done gained some weight and I ain't been maintaining my physicalness, okay? So, oh, where'd go with my oven? So, don't come for me in the comments. Tell my son, you can't even do a push-up. No, I'm working on it. Right now, today, starting today. We're gonna try to see if I can do a regular push-up. All this weight now. Ooh. No, I cannot. Okay. So I'm gonna do the girl push-ups for right now so I can build some stamina and stop playing with myself. Alright. I hope I'm right. Y'all let me know if my form is right or not. Ready? 3, 4. This push-up's getting hurt. It's starting to hurt. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Whoo! 10. All right, the last thing I'm gonna do is hold this plank for, we're gonna try for 2 minutes to see what happens. Hey Google, set a 2-minute timer. Move.
Okay, 2 minutes. Starting now.
Ooh, boy. Ooh. I can only do a minute. Okay, so I did my little workout, got my little heartbeat going or whatever. Not doing too much starting off because I'm not trying to be too sore, but at least, you know, every day do something, whether it's a stretch, push-ups, sit-ups, planks, all that good stuff, right? Today was a busy day. I had dance practice earlier, right after I did my meditation. Then I went to go see some family, and now we're back. I'm not having the healthiest dinner right now, but it's 7:42 and I'm tired. So we about to eat these chicken nuggets and french fries and we're gonna call it a day. So yeah, day 1 complete. I'm so proud of myself. And if you're gonna join me for the 75-day challenge, comment down below, let me know how I can help you, best support you, and let's create this community of togetherness, strongfulness, powerful. Okay? And don't forget, you deserve to be polished. Okay? So until next time, y'all have a great day.